Let's talk about how combat works in Star Wars Armada, and let's start with a basic example of this Victory class Star Destroyer versus this Liberty for the Rebels. So some basics. This Victory class Star Destroyer, it's technically a Victory 2 class Star Destroyer, is a front arc ship. It rolls most of its dice out the front, those 3 blue, 3 red, and some dice out the side, and a few out the back. You can also see that denoted here on the ship, so that's a good reminder. The Liberty is the same. It rolls even more dice out the front and still has, an okay back and sides, but really you want to take most of your shots, if you can, out the front. There are some ships, like the Imperial Architans, that shoot best out their sides, but I just don't happen to own any of those yet. This stat card also shows how many shields are in different parts of the ship. So the Victory class has 3 on the front, 3 on the sides, and 1 on the back. You can also see that on the ship dial, 3, 3, and 1, and the Liberty has the same 5 on the front, 2 on the side there, and then 1 on the back, or 2 on the back. So again, Liberty really wants to be pointed at its target. This stick is your range finding stick, and right now these two ships are in short range because you measure from this cardboard to the cardboard on the other ship, and you see that it's in short range, this is medium range, and this is long range. At short range, all 3 types of dice can be rolled: black, blue, and red. At medium range, only blue and red can be rolled, and at long range, only red can be rolled. So take a ship like this Nebulon B frigate, which only rolls red dice. It's going to do the same amount of damage whether it's at long range or short range. So you might as well keep it at long range so it can keep sieging against the opponents while not taking potentially a lot of blue and black dice damage in return. These ships both roll blue and red, so they don't really care about being short range. So they're going to roll the same dice whether they're medium range or short range, if that makes sense. Also, I should clarify, I'm skipping over things and oversimplifying, but you're getting the basic idea of kind of what makes this game cool. All right, let's try rolling the dice. So the Victory used its 3 red and 3 blue to roll 1, 2, 3 hits and 1 accuracy. So what does that mean? This hit came in on the front hull where there's 5 shields left, so we're probably going to take some shield damage, but that's okay. These are big ships, so they can't dodge like an X-Wing, but they can use their defense tokens. So the Liberty is going to spend its brace token to round down the damage to half, rounding up. So it's going to take 2 damage. Then it's going to do it again, and now it'll only be taking 1 damage from this whole roll. We can also redirect that damage. So if we want to save the shields on the front, we can redirect some of our shields and take the damage on the side instead. So, because we think probably we're going to take another damage on the front, and I'm doing this one-handed, but yeah, now we're down to 1 shield on the side. Next, the Victory would get to take another shot as long as it's out of a different firing arc, so it can't use that same twice. So if it can shoot at this one, it can do that. Follow if you want to see more cool board games and stuff.